today, from Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, it's a special Christmas Day edition of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles taking on Daniel Jones and the New York Giants.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Well, straight ahead, we've got a rematch from last year's NFC Divisional Round tilt, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and a Merry Christmas to everyone out there watching. Thanks for joining us on this special day. Partner, Merry Christmas to you, and what an afternoon of football we should have in store here. Two great rivals in the NFC East doing battle here in Week 16.
And how many times have they gotten together in big stakes?
NFL Madden Week Season 222023 Week 16. Games and highlights will be coming up next on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2023.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So here come the Eagles, the defending NFC champs, led out by a man who was the runner-up to Patrick Mahomes at MVP balloting a season ago. Of course, that's Jalen Hurts.
And he just continues to throw touchdown pass after touchdown pass, leading the league here down the final stretch of the year. Guys will say that the numbers and rankings, they don't matter to him very much. But I don't know how much I actually believe that. Sure, he's team first, but I think everyone would like to see him finish number one, including himself.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. First play, and Hurts looking to throw it. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this one is incomplete. The Eagles at 13-1 now on the year. And they've gone a full couple of months now since their last loss. Winners of 8 in a row.
And we always talk about how a team has to play complementary football in order to really be a good squad. But I think in this league, if your offense isn't playing really well as this one.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Dexter Lawrence in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. This is caught. Touchdown, Eagles. A.J. Brown with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Eagles are on the board first here this afternoon. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator?
Yeah.
What he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
The NFL Madden Week Season 222023 Week 16 matchup is now live streaming on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2023.
And the Eagles lead at 7-0. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. The Giants ready to go now on offense, and under center is the man in possession of a new contract for 2023 and beyond. In his 5th season now, Daniel Jones.
What I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So that one a hold right guard. And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that could be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty. Now a 2nd and 10. Now Jones. He finds him again, Saquon Barkley. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 3rd and 7. Throwing, Jones. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back to throw again. Pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. Off the play fake. Jones. And this will be caught. It's Isaiah Hodgins. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 23. And give him 17 yards that time, as that'll move the chains. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And a short gain here down to the 22. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 17 carries, 106 yards.
And when he went over 1,000 yards last week, you know what it did for their offense? It gave them a true identity, because everyone's going to talk about this. The offensive line's going to take pride in it. Of course, the guy carrying the football will. But how about the coaching staff? When they go in to talk contracts, when they talk to reporters, hey, we had a 1,000-yard rusher this year. That means something in today's NFL.
On 3rd down, Jones. Left side, he's got Robinson. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So Jones off, Graham Gano on here for the New York Giants field goal. From the left hash, this from 34. Gano's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense making their way back out as we take a look at the playoff picture in the NFC. And for them, it's no longer a question of will they make the playoffs. They've clinched the division title. The question, can they hold on to that #1 seed?
And this is where the mental fortitude comes to play, doesn't it? Because now you're not just the coach talking about it, his team talking about it to each other, supporting each other, carrying each other along, because having that #1 seed means everything in the NFL.
It does. So even though the division title's clinched, shouldn't take the foot off the gas.
No, not at all. Play it all the way through. And I think we've seen that in recent years in the NFL. The teams that play and play to win each and every game, they're the ones to deal with in the playoffs.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and they'll be left with second and a couple. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Quick slant to Brown. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 39. Hurts. He's got room at the 30 and down to the 27-yard line. On first down, Hurts fires the quick slant. A.J. Brown's got it. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Hurts sets up to throw it. Open man, he's got him. That's Smith for the Philadelphia touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown catch, and they are able to add on to their advantage. Elliott good on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was finished off by a touchdown from Devontae Smith. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. He's got the rookie from Tennessee, Jalen Hyatt.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And this will be a Giants first down as he'll get this up to about the 42. They keep it with Barkley on first down. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. It's Barkley on the counter. Oh, what a move. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Jones. That is caught. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Jones going to get this one complete to Saquon. Call it no gain there on the first down play. 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. No gain there on the play. That's going to leave them with a 4th down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Gano's kick is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Jalen Hurts bringing the Eagles out for their next drive. The returns on the last drive, pretty good. 7 for 7, touchdown pass. Probably take that, right?
I would say so. I mean, when you're cutting them apart that way, feeling so accurate, so confident going downfield, and then able to culminate by putting it in the end zone, oh, yeah, he's feeling real good right now.
Now he'll try to carry that over to this drive. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Throwing is Hurts. This will be caught once again by Brown. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. Hurts throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 36. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kayvon Thibodeau. And the Giants are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. It's Barkley once again bringing in the catch. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Here now, 3rd and a yard. Looking to throw. Jones working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Back to throw. Jones. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll get up near the 45. He'll spot at the 44. That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there. So we've reached halftime here on Christmas Day. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL.
Week 1-6, New York Giants 5-9, Philadelphia Eagles 1-3-1.
Where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Desmond Ridder leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. Next, we'll take the trip north to the Steel City to check on the Steelers at home in Pittsburgh. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Cincinnati Bengals. Joe Mixon, what a game. 3 touchdown runs in the victory. Lastly, we head to Southern California to check on the Rams at home at SoFi Stadium. And they were losers in that ball game to the visiting New Orleans Saints. Derek Carr, sharp in the victory, as his guys get back within a game of 500. The Eagles got a solid first half from last year's MVP runner-up, Jalen Hurts. His 2 touchdown passes helped pave the way for his guys to take this lead into the intermission.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume
NFL Madden
play
League Season
in the second
22-2023 Week 1-6 matchups will be coming up next on GOATS International Sports Showdown 2023.
They trail here as we get back underway in the second half. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the 3rd quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Here's Jones on 3rd and 2. He's got his target. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 31. Looking to throw. Jones. That one finds Hyatt. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Jalen Hyatt, 31 yards. And the Giants have cut the lead back down to 2. They're going to run it with Barkley. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. He'll look to throw. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. This will be caught by Brown. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 31-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking for A.J. Brown again, and he's got it again. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. They'll look to throw again. Quick slant here to Smith. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a first and goal. Back to throw here. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Touchdown! Dallas Goedert from 10 yards out, and the Eagles have taken the lead. Elliott good with a PAT, and the lead is now 21-14. So that one an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And the drive was all finished off on the touchdown catch by Dallas Goedert. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it first and 10. Meanwhile, Jones' throw taken in by Slayton. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. Back to throw. Jones. The short throw pulled in by Bellinger. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
To throw again on second down. Jones. This one is Slayton over the middle. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Looking to throw. Jones. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a first down. Operating from the gun, Jones. Over the middle, he completes it to Robinson. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just one. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They work now on 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Jones. Robinson's got it. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Jones. Bellinger hauls it in out left side. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Back to throw. Jones. This is caught. It's Robinson with a Giants touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed. And in a tight game like this, they're going to take a good long look at it. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this
Week
fourth
1-6
quarter.
Baltimore Ravens 1-1-3 San Francisco 49ers 1-1-3.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. This fielded right at the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. Over the middle to Smith. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
first down. He'll drop to throw. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. They'll set up to throw. It's caught. Smith. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 23. They're going to look to throw. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And down inside the 15 he goes. Back to throw now on first down. And it's caught. Touchdown, Eagles. Quez Watkins from 13 yards out. And the Eagles answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. So, Charles, this game feels like it has been punch, counter-punch all throughout, and that touchdown breaks our tie here in the 4th quarter.
You're making me want to get back in the gym and start training again. You talk about those punches and counter-punches. I also think this is where you and I start thinking to ourselves, who's going to make the play to change that, right? Who's going to get out of this little cycle that they're in right now and make a play and give their team a firm advantage?
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Throwing Jones. Over the middle, caught by Bellinger. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 17 yards and a Giant first down. Now Jones. Going right side, he finds Slayton. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. Now 2nd and 4. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Jones throw brought in by Bellinger. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Here we go. 1st and goal. To Barkley on the check down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But
and he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley. His 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Philadelphia's offense ready to go again. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Second down, here's Hurts. Goes right back to Smith again. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. Hurts throw there taken in by Smith. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. This is 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Here's 1st down. Hurts. Looking for Smith, and once again, he's got it. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Now 1st and goal. Swift will take this one in for an Eagles touchdown.
And this is a time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with a touchdown run to take the lead.
After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. So now Jones and the Giants down by 7, 36 seconds remaining. And they've got to travel the full 75 yards, and time is obviously a huge factor here. 1st and 10. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it, because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded, because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So for the Eagles, it's another win for them, and you wonder if they want a redo on that one loss as they sit now at 14-1, and they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they hit double digits in losses as they fall to 5-10, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.